Not a cooking vessel. This is from GreenPan, but it's a chop and grill chef's knife and fork set. Now, true to the GreenPan promise, these knives and these forks are coated with a ceramic nonstick. So now whatever you're cutting is going to be much less likely to stick to the knife. And when you're doing some great carving, you've also got that beautiful coated fork, turning over your steaks or chicken or chops, holding this if you're lifting something up and out of a pan, and of course holding it steady while you carve it. This is an extraordinary set, and I will also tell you, this is a full tang knife. It is also beautifully balanced, which you'll see in just a moment. So it really is a great opportunity for you to have the knife and fork set that is going to be one that you use in the kitchen all the time. Look at this balance. Now, if this were not a balanced knife, it would tip one way or the other. I don't recommend you do this at home unless you're very, very comfortable handling a sharp knife. And this knife is very sharp, but it's sharp by design. And remember, it's not a sharp knife that's likely to cut you because you're not having to work as hard with a sharp knife. This is all one piece of metal, coated with that ceramic nonstick. And this is the chef's knife. This is the fork. And they are really this extraordinary. Getting in here and into our grill pan, we'll turn these steaks over because we're starting to get some nice grill marks on one side. Now we want those same grill marks on the other side, and that's what makes this so great. You're never gonna have to worry about cutting or sticking. Right before we bring in our special guest, look at this. A warmed baked potato. What happens when you cook a potato? It releases all its starch. Ordinarily, it would stick to that knife, but not this time. Look at how cleanly that cuts and how nicely it just falls away from the blade. Joining us now is the CEO of GreenPan. Jacob Maurer is joining us to tell us more about this unique set that includes your chef's knife and your fork. It's good to have you back with us, Jacob.
Hey, David, great to be with you. Aren't these knives cool?
Unbelievable.
They've already launched in Europe, but they're brand new here to QVC, and I'm going to walk you through them. There's some amazing technology going on in these knives. So first, the first thing you'll notice, these are pure stainless steel from tip to tail. No wood, no nylon, no plastic, no silicone, stainless steel. Diamond cut edge for incredible sharpness. You can see the edge. But the most exciting thing is our ceramic nonstick is bonded to these knives to make them super corrosion resistant and really durable. And watch, I can bang this with a metal spoon. It's not chipping, it's not denting, it's not breaking because this is pure stainless steel. Now, one of the things I love about this set, David, is we give you the 8-inch chef's knife, which is a great knife. You know, I just want to show you the volume that you can cut with this. This is a whole head of celery, and it's just going through it like butter. And that's because you have this beautiful coated blade, super sharp, non-stick, so sharp I can take a piece of paper, and it just goes through it like butter. That's how great these knives are. And one of the things that I love, David, is that we give you the fork with this set. Now, a lot of people think a carving fork is only for use, once or twice a year. But a fork can be really handy in the kitchen. Let's say I want to break down this watermelon. This is, intimidating to put a knife into this thing that's round and moving around. But with the fork, I can just use this fork to help me. And I can get right into this watermelon. I don't have to worry about my hand getting in the way because I have the fork, and it just breaks it right down here perfectly. Look at that juicy summertime watermelon. And then we can use this chef's knife to just go right through it and into wedges. So sure, you can carve, but the fork also makes just everyday kitchen prep work super easy.
Well, and what's exciting here is that you're getting a super sharp knife. You're also getting that coated fork. So when you're doing things like carving your Thanksgiving or holiday turkey, whatever the case may be, you've got something that is really going to do the job for you each and every time. A sharp knife is less likely to cut you because you're not having to work as hard. You're not having to force it to do its job. And this is really remarkable. I can take these beautiful pieces of turkey now and add these to the plate, mashed potatoes, carrots, green beans, a little stuffing. Now we're just missing some gravy and it's Thanksgiving, right? So all you've got to do now is pick up your knife set, and these are very popular. In fact, now we've taken orders for 300 sets are gone. And Jacob, we're excited about these because they're beautifully balanced, they're super sharp, and this, like any other knife, as time goes by, can also be sharpened. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. These can absolutely be sharpened because they're full stainless steel, as I said, from tip to tail. Incredibly sharp edge, very comfortable handle, easy to clean because of the non-stick coating that's on here. One of the things that always sticks when you cut it is cheese. But look at the cheese just drop right away from the knife. It doesn't even immediately leave a mark on here because of the non-stick coating. So that's one of the things that I really love about it. And, you know, with the fork, you can also use it to help you around the kitchen. So here I have a roast chicken. I can just use that fork to help me transfer the chicken from the baking dish, which makes it really easy. And then I can just use it here, like you showed on your turkey, to just carve a beautiful slice of chicken breast right off the chicken. So really, with this fork and knife set, you can do so much in the kitchen. You can, of course, use it for meats, as we've shown you here, but you can also use it to prep vegetables, to cut salami, like we're showing in the video, or actually you're doing that right now.
Right. And they really are beautiful.
Easy.
Now, Jacob, before we wrap up on this, let's remind everyone that it is always best to hand wash knives and to dry these thoroughly before they get stored away. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. These are dishwasher safe, but we always recommend hand washing just to keep that edge in pristine condition.
Well, let's encourage everyone to stay on the line here. Brand new for us today as we lead off the show with one of our 7 brand new items from GreenPan, and this is super exciting. Don't miss out on this. I can tell you now we've taken orders for 600 sets are out the door. Be sure and be on the line for yours now and get it while the getting is good. Jacob, the CEO of GreenPan, good to have you back, my friend.
Great to be with you. Have a great Sunday, David.
Always a pleasure, sir. All right, let's check in with Mary because she's looking gorgeous in her QVC dress today.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Well, we love a floral, and